Welcome back to TMZ Sports. I'm Evan, along with Babcock.
What's up?
Robert Littell.
Not fighting in bathroom.
No, that's so gross, by the way. I keep thinking about that. I don't even want to touch anything, especially have my back. Oh, gross. All right, let's talk about a much happier story, a better story involving NBA legend Bill Russell, one of the greatest of all time.
Greatest winner in NBA history.
Yeah. You know, Bill Russell was elected into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 1975, but he refused to participate in the induction ceremony, and at the time, he didn't really explain why. He just says, look, I got personal reasons, but I'm not going to attend the ceremony. I'm not going to accept my Hall of Fame ring. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen. At the time, he was definitely considered the greatest basketball player of all time. So you got to think this was a huge deal back then. But now, in 2019, he has finally accepted his ring. He had a private ceremony in his home, along with Alonzo Mourning, Ann Myers, Bill Walton, his wife, and some other people were there. It was a beautiful moment. He accepted his ring. And you got to ask, why? What changed? Well, we've got the answer, and it all has to do with a man named Chuck Cooper. You guys know who Chuck Cooper is?
I do.
Yeah, tell the people who Chuck Cooper is.
Chuck Cooper was one of the first African-American basketball players in the NBA. One of the most influential, but a lot of people don't, know about that, and that was the reason that Bill Russell decided to make this decision.
Chuck Cooper, in 1950, became the first black player to be drafted into the NBA with the 14th overall selection. He was drafted by the Boston Celtics. But at the time that Bill Russell was elected into the Hall of Fame, Chuck Cooper was not in the Hall of Fame. And Bill Russell had a big issue with this. He felt like, at the time, if Chuck Cooper's not in the Hall of Fame, I don't belong in the Hall of Fame either, and I'm not going to participate until he's there. Well, finally, in 2019, the Hall of Fame is bringing in Chuck Cooper. They decided he finally belongs in the Hall of Fame. So after they made that decision, they announced that he was going to be enshrined forever. Bill Russell said, you know what? Fine. You guys have made progress. You're bringing him in. I'll accept my ring, but I'm not going to do it there. I want to have a private ceremony with my family.
It only took about 50 years, but they finally got it done.
My question is, what took so long? I really don't understand. Like, if he's the first black player to be drafted and was so influential and paved the way for so many other players, why did it take so long for the NBA to bring him in and include him in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It just lets you know that progress sometimes is really, really slow. I think sometimes we're moving so fast that we think that, hey, things are great, everything's better. But we don't realize that people from our past, how they were treated. And when they just kind of disappear from, public knowledge and things like that, so thanks to Bill Russell, because right now, a lot more people know about this gentleman because of Bill Russell's stance.
What's sad is that, Chuck Cooper passed away. I mean, he's passed away, which is sad. So he doesn't get this moment, that special moment with his family and his friends at the Hall of Fame. But you know what? Good for Bill Russell for putting a spotlight on this and for sticking to his guns on this one too, because he very easily, sometimes when people get older, they go, you know what, I want to be in the Hall of Fame, it's important to me. He stuck to his guns the whole way. He wouldn't budge until Chuck Cooper got his love. Good for you, Bill Russell, you're a champion.
If you like what you just saw, videos, great stories, and crazy photos, we've got more like it every single night on TMZ Sports on FS1.